What's up, guys? It's Brian from Astro Hub. It's about 1:27 p.m. Eastern Time, February 2nd, 2018. We're coming to you with a brand new trading video. This is going to be on Tron. So hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, upvote, re-steam. If you guys are on DTube and/or Steam it, that would all be greatly appreciated there too. So let's get right into it here on Tron. This is the Tron BTC pair, which we like to look at versus the Tron USD. And you can notice a few things here. Tron likes triangles. I said it many times before. We have this long correction, this long downward facing wedge, which is bullish, and then the market came up there. Then we have another one. Okay, time wise, it's basically the same. You know, as far as price, it's obviously much less. The price difference is obviously much less. But similar to what this downward facing wedge did, this one also kind of made a support, kind of a support level out of this line right here. This line is sitting at about 460, let's call it about 454 satoshis. So, and this line represents a 78.6 retracement. Now, this bottom here and the bottom here also correspond to this bottom here. This bottom here happens to go a little bit lower, but it makes sense why these would come down here. One thing I wanted to make note is that yes, Bitcoin sold off a lot. Tron also sold off a lot too. And since this is the Tron BTC pair, you can make the comparison right here with respect to Tron's sell-off versus BTC sell-off, where it's showing us that Tron's sell-off was relatively slightly more. But it seems as if it's coming back. And one thing I wanted to make note of is that the volume is kind of low as far as the sell volume is concerned, and we do see the buy volume coming in. Not huge like what's going on over here, but bigger nonetheless. It's not like it's all the way down here. So that's the first. That's kind of the first synopsis. The second thing is there's a few different ways to go ahead and start counting this, and one of the ways I'm counting it is starting here, as far as Elliott wave counts are concerned, is starting here. And I've shied away doing a lot of like Elliott wave counting on the videos because I feel that people are kind of getting a little lost. And like I mentioned before in the previous videos, I got to come out with this trading seminar thing, and everybody's going to be like rocking and rolling. Everybody's going to be on the same level playing field as far as knowledge is concerned regarding Elliott wave theory, plus some other extras too. And I will be getting to that eventually, probably the next week or two. But what I'd like to do is I'd like to think that we can go ahead, and this could be like a 1, and then this could be a 2. And then we're going to have, a 3, a 4, and a 5 all the way up. The problem I have is this. The 2 cannot really come below where the 1 started. So traditionally, I would start 1 right here. And then this would be below it, clearly. But you can also make the case that 1 really starts the bottom here, not necessarily up here. So regardless of where you start 1 here or you started over here, regardless, you need to see this. Okay, this needs to happen. And this is the small scale. This isn't the large scale of the count. The larger scale of the count is going to make, a 1 out of this, 2, and a 3, 4, and a 5. Okay. But, and this brings us up to about 2,200 satoshis. But before we even get there, let's get this done. Let's make sure that this gets done here. I don't feel that this has much lower to run. The Tron BTC pair has much lower to run. There's some support you know, obviously here in the 78.6 level, and this is 78.6% retracement level, Fibonacci retracement level, and this comes out to about 460 Satoshis. So, and there's also the top right here too, which I think obviously also provides a potential support. So I do feel there's some support coming down here, and I don't feel like there's any real reason just yet to say that this is going to sell off even more. If it was going to, it would have right here. So we have to keep in mind on Bitcoin. But remember, this is the Bitcoin pair. So we have to look at the relative strength between Tron and Bitcoin. So what it's showing me here is that for the relative strength between Tron and Bitcoin, Tron may start faring better on a relative basis than Bitcoin. Another, AKA, this is going to go up. Okay, so I don't feel that we have more room, much more room to go down, if really much of any at all. So possibly this could be some sort of bottom formation. Yeah, we may go sideways a little bit more. There may be another wedge, or maybe another triangle, or something to that effect. But I do feel that we are kind of hitting bottom here, kind of in Tron. I think we're close to it. So with that said, I think we're going to leave it there for right now. If you guys have any questions or concerns, let us know. And happy trading.